Well, hello, folks. It's Sunday again. It's also Mother's Day today. So happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out here. This is the SaxaVord Sessions, all the way from the SaxaVord spaceport in Shetland. Me and Davey here today. Eli's got the cold, got the fiery, or whatever it is he's got. So we'd rather he didn't get to us. So get well soon, Eli. Right, here we are. So Mother's Day today. Let's start off with a reel today, and the original tune is "Kiss Me Quick, My Mother's Coming." That'll do. kiss me quick, my mother's coming. A wee 8:32 reel to get us started today. I see Viola and Marge joining us from America. So I take it Mother's Day's in America today too then, is it? Yep. Mother's Day, a kind of universal thing, is it? I didn't know. I was speaking to a German lady last night in the pub when we were playing in the lounge, and she said they didn't really bother with Mother's Day. There we go. So anyway, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. In fact, happy Mother's Day to everybody that's contributed in any way at all to any young person's life, helping bring them up or anything, because it's all very important. So there we go. So remember, let us know where you are in the world. If you're watching today, there's quite a few folk watching. That would be great to hear from you and see what's going on. Here is a couple of pipe marches for you this time. No, Marge says it's not. It's mid-May in the USA. And it's very commercial. That's good, Marge, because that gives me another month to learn that tune that you've asked for today that I have to get the music for. So I'll play it on your Mother's Day. That's good. All right. Very commercial. Yeah, it's a kind of commercial thing here too. There we go. Anyway, couple of pipe marches for you this time. The first one is the Conundrum, and the second one is Lady Lever Park. So there we go. Have a wee Canadian band dance, or whatever kind of band dance you want. Yeah, I might not go good. There might be a tariff in the Canadian band dance. Right. There we go. That was nearly the Conundrum and Lady Lever Park. Close enough for jazz, as they say. Anyway, yes, it's been a busy week. I've been playing 2 nights again. Friday night, we were playing for the crew again of the Statstelenko, which is the Norwegian Navy training ship, the big tall ship. It's a big 3-master, beautiful thing. And it was I think they have about 100 crew on it. And it can range, the crew this time was an older crew. 2 weeks ago when they were in Lerwick, it was a lot of youngsters that were in the Navy and things like that. So it was good. Hello, Kay. Hello, Effie. Hello, Viola. Hello, Betty. Hello. Yeah, I think I've got everybody. Hello, Hazel. There we go. So, and I think Nell's in there somewhere. So that's good. So, busy week. Yeah, my wee girl Grace, she was 11 on Thursday, so that was her birthday. And then it's Mother's Day today. And it's also my wedding anniversary. Karen and I got married 12 years ago today. So I've been a real double whammy today, Davey. This Sunday's cost me a fortune. Yes, it's all go. So there we go. So it's going to be good. We're getting the family together for a wee while tonight. We're going to meet Sonny as well, and have our dinner somewhere. That'll be nice. And so here I'm going to play Grace and Karen's tune for you. Miss Grace Wood, the tune I wrote for Grace when she was born, and Karen's Waltz, which is the tune I wrote for Karen, and she came down the aisle to this 12 years ago. When I wasn't playing it, I was standing at the other end waiting. Little did she know, we're still here. So here's a couple of nice solos. There we go. So that was Miss Grace Wood and Waltz for Karen, or Karen's Waltz. So that was super. Nice to see so many folk. Hello, Viola. I would have to go to Cranston Church near the Stair Arms Path Heed. Oh, well, that's fine. I maybe missed a comment earlier on about going to Kirk or something. I've not been yet. Here's a wee, well, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you're wondering, quiz today is cancelled because I just didn't get time this morning to research in all great detail. 3 questions, would you believe? But we'll be back with the quiz next week, so don't worry. With more valuable prizes than you could shake a stick at. There we go. Right, here's a wee video for you this time. We were looking at some different stuff, and I found this. And it's the Corries, and a wee jovial song that you all can. So sing and dance along.
I danced in the morning when the world was begun, and I danced in the moon and the stars and the sun came down from heaven, and I danced on the earth. At Bethlehem I had my birth. Dance then, wherever you may be, I am the Lord of the dance, said he. I'll lead you all, wherever you may be, I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. Dance for the scribe and the Pharisee, they would not dance, they wouldn't follow me. I danced for the fisherman, for James and John, and the king with me, and the dance went on. Dance and wherever you may be, I am the Lord of the dance, said he. I'll lead you all, wherever you may be, I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. Danced on the Sabbath and I cured the lame. The holy people said it was a shame. They whipped and they stripped and they hung me on high. They left me there on the cross to die. Dance and wherever you may be, I am the Lord of the dance, said he. I'll lead you all, wherever you may be, I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. I danced on the Friday and the sky turned black. It's hard to dance with the devil on your back. They buried my body and they thought I was gone, but I am the dance and the silver law. Dance and wherever you may be, I am the Lord of the dance, said he. I'll lead you all, wherever you may be, I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. They cut me down, but I leapt up high. I am the life that will never, never die. I live in you if you live in me, for I am the Lord of the dance, said he. Dance and wherever you may be, I am the Lord of the dance, said he. I'll lead you all, wherever you may be, I'll lead you all in the dance, said he.
Well, there we go. The Corries with the Lord of the Dance, which is quite apt when we're in this week kind of chat about churches. And Viola's caught me up here now. Mothering Sunday originally meant returning to the church that you had baptized. You were baptized on the 4th Sunday of Lent. Nell has outed Peter yours. So I take it she means, where was I baptized? Yes, no, I was baptised in the Church of Scotland, Crawford John. South Lanarkshire. I was born in Douglas, South Lanarkshire, but not Douglas, the Isle of Man, which a lot of people get mixed up with. There is a Douglas in South Lanarkshire as well. So Crawford John Parish Church, Church of Scotland. That's so fair enough. What about you, Viola? Since you passed away us, let's know who's been baptised where. There we go. It's not a thing that's done so much now, is it? People don't seem to bother so much. Right. Here we go. Right. Here is a small set of jigs for you, all very well-known ones. For the Linton Ploughman. So we're starting off with the Mucking at Geordie's Byre, the Cleansing of George's Cowshed, and you'll ken all these tunes. These are just nice old tunes. There we go, a wee set of jigs for you that time. This is all very interesting. People putting in where they were baptised. It's really interesting to see. Liz, didn't tell Nell where that is, because that could be a good question someday. Liz Jack says she was baptised in Drumelia church a long time ago. Now, it's okay, I'll tell you where it is. Drumelia down near Peebles. And I think, if I'm right, you can correct me, but I think Drumelia is where they think Merlin came from originally. King Arthur's Merlin. Funny folk and people, says Davy. So there we go. Hazel says, Knockandoo, is it Knockandoo? Knockandoo Parish Church, Morayshire. All right. Knockando, thank you, Davy. Knockando. Knockandoo, says Peter. Knockando, that was close. Viola says, fair enough, St. Paul's Episcopal Church in Baltimore, Maryland. And Davy was St. John's in Forres.
Not far from the candle.
And Mary was Riney Parish Church, Aberdeenshire. Everybody, oh, it's amazing this, isn't it? The things we're learning today, it's all good fun. Here is a wee video for you. It's a wee, because you'll be fed up sitting looking at me. So here's some scenery for you with a wee Finnish waltz. And the boat on here, I was actually on the boat. It's a replica galley that sits in Lerwick, and it came up to Unst, and they done wee trips for folk to go out in the wee replica galley. It's called the Dim Riff, and it sits right through the summer. I think the Uphellia Committee look after it, or the Dim Riff Committee. It's possibly separate, but they put it out, and it sits there in the bay all year for tourists coming in. You can see a wee galley sitting, but it actually does sail, and it needed repairs done there, but they had a good crowdfunder and got some money together to stick on another couple of planks. So here it is, a wee Finnish waltz with some scenery for you, just a wee change. As many you've noticed there, probably there was not a galley in sight because I played the finished waltz, and that's not the video that goes with it. But I'll rectify that with a video just now. So, but very interesting here. Yeah, Nell, you're right. We're getting a great geography lesson today. Hazel says, thanks, Davy, for pronouncing that right. Knockando.
No can do.
No can
No can do.
no can do. Sounds like no can do. All right, okay. Right. And then, who else? There was another one in there. Forest is over the Dallas Hill from Knockando. No can do. Okay. It's all go here. Marge Rankin was baptized in St. Paul's church in Alnwick. That Alnwick's a nice place.
That's lovely.
That's a nice
It's
place.
the pub that's never had the windies washed.
Davy says, did you ever go to the pub that's never had its windies washed in Alnwick? Ever? Can you see out them? No. There we go. That could have been another question for the quiz that we're not having today.
I think it's called the dirty glasses.
The dirty glasses in Alnwick. Something like that. Okay. There we go. Here is the video with the dim riff, after me speaking about it all. Two of Andrew Rankin's tunes for the dance Angus MacLeod, the original tune, and Menstrie Castle, and the first picture's a tall ship, I think. Don't get it mixed up with the galley. It's not quite that big. Right, here we go. There we are. That was the right one. Marge Rankin says, the dirty bottles. She lived a few doors away many times, Davy. Yeah, Davy says he's probably passed your hoose in one leg. And I see somebody's noticed Murray's in with us today. Hi, Murray. How are you? What we cooking today, Murray? And the thing that I was speaking about, Murray, if you've just joined us, is what church you were baptised in, if you were. That's why they're all rhyming off churches today. So That's mine's was the Crawford John Church of Scotland. Tiny wee church. It's now a heritage centre. It's closed. It's a heritage centre now. So.
Were you the last man that closed it?
Closed it after me. No, there was a few after me. Douglas Hospital, where I was born, is now just a kind of, they don't do, you can't be born there anymore. They don't do that. It is a long time ago now since I was born. So anyway, happy Mother's Day to my mum, who's still in Crawford John. So I spoke to her briefly there quickly before we come on. So there we go. Adeline's with us today. Here's a wee continental tune for you, because I know she likes them. This is called Trieste Styria. I can't speak French. I probably said that wrong as well. And what did you say? Can you what? Can do? No can do. No can do. No can do. Davey said he's a pal there that's got a weaving shed. Huggy.
He weaves for the monks at Gloucester, the habits.
This is really getting some today. He weaves the monks' habits.
Plus for the habits at
The-
Gloucester Abbey.
What, Buskerton?
Plus Carden.
Plus Carden Abbey.
Next year,
Gosh, near Elgin. We've got other churches coming in here today.
Carl Robs and Blanket.
Gee whiz.
He's retired now, but he's here.
So I don't know, Hazel, if you can Huggy.
Hugh Jones.
Hugh Jones. Here's Trieste Styria. There we go. That was Tres Surya. Now, where did I go? Hazel says, doesn't ken Huggy, but she's been to Plus Carden Abbey a few times. Did you buy a monk's habit? It's a bad habit to get into. Going around but there we go. Kay says she has to go out. We'll watch back later. I hope somebody's taking you out for your dinner, Kay. There we go. That's where I'm heading after this today. Here is, it's a kind of, I had a thing yesterday on the radio that made me really think, and I can't mind who they were talking about. It was a composer that wrote songs and talked about rhythm and things. And he said to the producer, young producer he was working with at the time, I want this to have real energy. And he said have you ever seen the film Zulu? Yeah. And he says, yes. And he says, well, you know, when the tribesmen were all standing, bang, bang, bang. He says, that's real rhythm energy, that tensed up for a while. So he said, I kind of base things and that. So when I think of the Corries sometimes singing some of the songs they do, they're like that. And this next one for me is, hold on, wait a minute. We're going to have, this time for the Corries, we are going to have, where is it gone? Well, maybe I'm not, if I can't find it right enough. I will. Bonnie Dundee. And I always sing it, hi, but I'm died, there's a real rhythm going here, isn't there? You could do a 3/4 hacket to it.
The Lords of Convention, 'twas Claverhouse spoke, ere the king's crown go down, there are crowns to be broke. So each cavalier who loves honour and me, better follow the bonnet, so bonny Dundee. Come fill up my cup, come fill up my can, come saddle my horses and call out my men, unhook the westport and let us gae free. For it's up with the bonnet, so bonny Dundee. Dundee, he is mounted and rides up the street. The bells they ring backwards, the drums they beat. But the provost douceman says just let it be, for the tune is well read of that devil Dundee. Come fill up my cup, come fill up my can, come saddle my horses and call out my men, unhook the westport and let us gae free. For it's up with the bonnet, so bonny Dundee. There are hills beyond Pentland and lands beyond Forth, be there lords in the south, there are chiefs in the north. There are brave Dooney Wassel, 3,000 times 3. My hay from the bonnet, so bonny Dundee. Come fill up my cup, come fill up my can, come saddle my horses and call out my men, unhook the westport and let us gae free. For it's up with the bonnet, so bonny Dundee. Then I was to the hills, to the lee and the rocks, there I own the use of, but I'll couch with a fox. So tremble, false kicks, in the midst of your glee, for you don't seen the last of my bonnets and me. Come fill up my cup, come fill up my can, come saddle and call up my men, unhook the westport and let us gae free. I think we'll do that again. Come fill up my cup, come fill up my can, come saddle my horses and call out my men, unhook the westport and let us gae free. For it's up with the bonnets, oh bonny Dundee.
That's a cracking song. So well presented. Pat says that's one of her favourites. Excellent. Right, folks, I'm going to finish off today because I've got a dinner date tonight. with my wife and my family. I hope you all have a lovely Mother's Day. I'm going to finish off with a couple of reels today. The first one's the moving bog, or the moving cloud, whatever way you want to call it. And the second one is the Mason's Apron. Thank you very much. Hope you can join us next week. It's been great fun seeing you, and have a lovely rest of the day, whatever's happening. And a bit of banjo for Andy Kane.
Awesome.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We shall see you next week, hopefully, for SaxaVord Sessions. It's been a delight presenting the show to you today from the SaxaVord Spaceport up in Unst. Take care. See you next week.